America's finest city, San Diego, California. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here, as it'll be the Tigers of Sacramento taking on the Bulls of San Diego. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. These guys, losers a week ago, trying to turn things around here. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And we are underway here on EA Sports. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they'll be led out by their quarterback now in his third season in the league.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
One touchdown, one pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. This defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but dealt with a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
Here we go, set.
He'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's a give to Mack. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's a give up the middle. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And that one good for 16 yards and a first. Late in the season now, MVP chatter starts, and he might be on the fringe. This is always an award that goes quarterback, running back, usually quarterback. A lot of bias. Does he deserve consideration?
He more than deserves consideration, because the way the game is played in the NFL now, it's a pass-first league, right? So that means that people are going to adjust their defenses for him each and every week, and he's still putting up big-time numbers. I know the quarterbacks, the running backs get it, but he should be firmly in the race for MVP.
A quick throw there is incomplete.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a third.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
And the Sacramento first down.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it'll be second down.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3. At the 4-yard line.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
At the 3-yard line.
A yard, all they need, but it's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. Now, this is just the last thing you want to see in the final week of the regular season. Well, I hope he's okay. We'll step aside and be right back. And his kick here is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they'll be led out by their 3rd-year quarterback.
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
But that's the ratio you say you're okay with, right?
If you go 3-1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of the season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver publicly. But behind closed doors, he probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have had a perfect game.
At the 28-yard line.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Completes it to Perry. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Tackled there by Caillou Blue Kelly.
2 yards on the pickup.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Back to throw. Wheeler. Over the middle, complete. That's Perry. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
San Diego first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Looking to throw. Wheeler. He finds his man, complete. That's Delgado. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
34-yard line.
They go with blue between the tackles. And a short gain down to about the 33. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Off play action. Wheeler. And his throw is incomplete. If you look at this defense, this unit 3rd best in the NFL in stopping the run.
Numbers don't tell you everything, but they do paint a pretty good picture. We're talking about 2 top 5 units going at each other. 1 in running the ball, 1 in stopping the run. I think this is going to be a whole lot of fun myself.
And that is incomplete.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
And this This will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and that will tie us at 3-3. So matching field goals on our opening 2 drives.
Yeah, it feels like 2 boxers feeling each other out here in the early going of the game, right? Exchanging some jabs, but none of the heavy stuff just yet.
And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. These 2 teams all tied after 1. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. On play action, they'll throw. Throws right side, and that's complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Will go down as a gain of 6. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 19-yard line.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So call off the pick 6.
Everything looked right. It looked like it was in their favor. Returned it for a touchdown, as you just described. But instead, the penalty for interference nullifies everything.
They go play action here on 1st down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And his guys have taken the lead. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And it is up. And it's good. That'll make our score 10-3 now.
Bulls 3.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Bulls offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And you can see he leads the league in rushing as he enters this final week. So we'll see how involved they want him to be here in this regular season finale. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
10 yards on the pick.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
That's good for a San Diego 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll try and run again with blue. Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
At the 47-yard line.
And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Let's go now. Take over.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Second down and 6 now.
Second and 6 at the 41-yard line.
They'll run up the middle here with Blue. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a third and about 2.
Makes it third and 2.
Back to throw. Wheeler firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a shotgun handoff. Blue. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
At the 31-yard line.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Operating from the gun. Wheeler. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there, 4th and 3.
4th down.
And his kick is good. And that'll bring him back within 4. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. Now back to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. And this will be taken at the 13. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The drive starts with a run by Blue. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
That's good for a San Diego.
Now they'll change things up.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Off the play fake. Wheeler. He'll swing this out to Blue. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
13 yards.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
San Diego, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
looking to throw. Wheeler. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Back to throw. Wheeler. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
It's a gain of 5.
3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll set up a throw. He's got his target. That's complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
And the Sacramento first down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Matt. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
And it's 3rd down.
And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here. And for the second time this half, on comes the field goal unit here. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that'll open the lead up to a touchdown now at 13-6. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
Toss play to the right to Blue. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 72 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
I can say this from experience, especially from a defensive back's perspective. There's not many things more terrifying than a toss sweep or a pitch play and all that beef out in front of the runner.
Yeah, I had an old coach say 3 words on those plays, toss or pitch. Set the edge. Heard him over and over.
A lot of times they roll the edge, and when they do that, that's why you can go for it.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to make it 4th down. And they bring their punter out there now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And this will get inside the 20 and be touchdown just outside of the 15-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't he?
He does.
He packs the boom at the end of the run and finishes it going forward. That's what you want to see out of your backs.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and a yard. They'll run it out of the gun with Mack. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Looking to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 46-yard line.
This is Mack on the counter. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
He'll drop to throw. They'll run the screen with Mack. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. They'll look to throw. They'll try to pick it up himself. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with him.
Here we go on 4th down. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. They come up short here on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Off play action. Wheeler under pressure, and down he goes. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down.
At the 30-yard line.
Looking to throw. Wheeler. A short throw to Musgrave. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
A gain of
19 yards there on the catch and run.
That's good for a San Diego first down.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The tackle made back at his 48-yard line.
Back to throw. Wheeler. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game
that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And did he put that on a dime? He did. Wow, out of bounds at the 1-yard line. Here's Sacramento's offense once more. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A big play there. His 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Tigers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And the lead is up to 14. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
They'll take over.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. The last series for them a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here. And the ball is knocked out. And this will be scooped up by the defense. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. And a little careless there, Charles, on that carry.
And it's not just having 2 hands on the ball. It's tucking it away. It's using your body to keep people shielded off. It's so many different things into taking care of it and having ball security. In that case, though, we didn't see it happen.
Here's Sacramento's offense once more. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the 1st down marker is here on 3rd. Back to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And the Sacramento 1st down. A gain of 12. 1st down, Sacramento.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. Now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, 2-score contest and still time left here in the 4th.
And in the old days, not too long gone either. Throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no, but the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 2 yards to go, second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Off the play fake. Wheeler. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. 7 yards there and a first down. Fourth quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 40.
Back to throw again. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Jordan Birch. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Now inside the 25. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
7 yards left for second down. Ball at the 10. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. The offense on third down, they've had good success. 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Well, that's a perfect example of how he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's game. He is just all around the football right now, isn't he?
That he is, and it's funny because I talked with the coaching staff about drills that they do in practice, and one of them is called matching hands. And as soon as that hand is launched by the quarterback, you throw up the opposite hand and match that hand with the QB, and oftentimes you're able to knock it away, as we just saw there.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And the complexion of this one has really changed a fair amount. That last field goal makes it a 3-score game, so they need points in a hurry with time dwindling in the fourth quarter. A short throw to Musgrave. 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
Off play action. Wheeler. Open man is Musgrave, the tight end. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That goes for a gain of 31. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now a handoff running through the middle. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. From the 33, here's a 2nd down and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
And the San Diego first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
3rd down and 11.
Off the play fake. Wheeler. And this one dropped in the end zone. Looked like a touchdown, but not to be. And now it's 4th down.
Here we go, set.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. This is caught. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. From 21 yards away. And the Bulls are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. All right, so this one not quite over yet. Back to a 2-score game, CD.
Yeah, and you've still got 4+ minutes to go, so when you think about comebacks, it's happened before. Now, it hasn't happened often, but you've got to think to yourself, let's be the next great comeback story and play this one out.
To try here for the extra point. It is true. The lead cut to 10, 23-13. So that drive goes 8 plays. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably got some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game.
46-yard line.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at their 48-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 124 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. A give running right is Mack. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. Now a stoppage here. We'll get another timeout. That's going to leave him with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. Hands it off out of the gun. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. That will be their 3rd and final stoppage as they'll only have the 2-minute warning now remaining. And he'll get 4 there down to about the 12-yard line.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now 2nd and 5. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. His 7th rushing touchdown, 11th overall. And the Tigers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go now.
Throwing to start the drive. Wheeler. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. This a give to Mack running to the right. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. He'll pick up 7 there on the 1st down keeper. 2nd down and 3. Now a handoff working right. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Call call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be third and about a foot or two. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll run for it. It's Mack. Stays on his feet. And he's brought down, but not before picking up the first with a very effective stiff arm.
First down.
10.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Go.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee.